What if I told you there was a war that ended before even an hour had passed? Seriously, it only lasted 40 minutes, but the tension was heart-stopping. A lightning war that silenced all of Zanzibar, as if time itself was afraid. Everything exploded over one thing: a struggle for the throne. Sultan Hamad died suddenly, and his nephew Khalid bin Bargash immediately took control of the palace without British permission. The British were furious that they had their own sultan to be. That morning, an ultimatum was issued: step down, or we will destroy your palace. But Khalid refused. He said dignity was non-negotiable. Khalid even locked the palace gates and ordered more than 2,800 Zanzibaris to prepare for whatever came. But everyone knew that numbers were nothing against British steel cannons. The British had hoped the matter would be resolved without firing, but Khalid's refusal was seen as a direct threat to the Protectorate Agreement, and at that moment, every minute of uncertainty felt like a fire waiting to ignite an explosion. At 9:02 a.m., the British cannons exploded first. The boom shook the windows of the houses in the harbor. The magnificent palace was instantly transformed into a target for firing practice. Within minutes, approximately 500 Zanzibar's felled troops workers, and even civilians who were unaware of what was happening. Meanwhile, outside, 3 British warships stood idly by like heartless robots. The British even deployed the HMS St. George and HMS Raccoon, battleships far superior to Zanzibar's defensive capabilities. The disparity in power made the battle feel less like a war than an execution. Inside the palace, Sultan Khalid ran from room to room. His breathing was heavy, his clothes dusty, and his gaze a mixture of fear and anger. His troops were being wiped out one by one. The cries of the wounded mixed with the sound of crumbling walls, as if the palace itself was begging for a halt. Some of the Sultan's troops were armed only with spears and old rifles, while the palace was burning from cannon fire. This disparity made everyone inside the palace realize they were simply waiting their turn. Then, suddenly, the shooting stopped. A heavy silence fell over the ruins of the palace. The British claimed the Sultan had surrendered, but the rumors were even darker. Someone within the palace, whether a soldier, an advisor, or perhaps a close associate of the Sultan, had raised a white flag without orders. A war ceasefire born not of defeat, but of betrayal. Some British accounts mention that a white flag was seen flying before the official surrender message was received. To this day, no Zanzibari documents explain who did this, as if the name had been deliberately erased from history. The war was recorded as the world's shortest, 38 to 40 minutes. It ended as quickly as waiting for water to boil, but it left a wound that will never heal. To this day, people still wonder who ended the war, the nameless hero or the faceless traitor. If you like historical stories full of mystery like this, don't forget to subscribe and keep following. There are many more stories that may be short in time, but have a long trail.